Elizabeth Warren. She has taken the step of taking a DNA test, of releasing the results that say that she is somewhere between 1/32nd Native American and 1/500th, but she does have Native American blood. And she has put out a 5-minute video interviewing her family members and DNA experts to talk about this. Why would she go to those lengths today?
Well, maybe part of it is a little bit to challenge President Trump on how he challenged her on this issue. But I think, you know, she's a political force in her party, and she's certainly a woman, high-level women political leader in this country. But I don't think that being 1/32nd or 1/512th Native American is going to be the issue that decides whether she becomes president of the United States or not. But she's putting that to rest, and she's going to move on because she's got bigger things that she needs to be talking about clearly than this.
Allison made fun of me before we came on the air because I said she's running, because you don't, to me, you don't do this unless you're running. You don't do this just to satisfy world curiosity. But Joe Lockhart, why do it today? I guess I don't fully understand 3 weeks plus 1 day before or is it 2 weeks plus 1 day before the midterms? Why do it today?
I mean, my theory on this is the thing that unites Democrats, the moderates, the centrists, and the progressives, the very, the far left, is hatred of Trump and, challenging Trump. And I think the timing of it is not that curious, because over the last 3 weeks or so, Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, the people sitting on the Judiciary Committee, had a chance to take Brett Kavanaugh as a proxy for Trump. And Elizabeth Warren was sidelined a bit because of that. And if you look at, I wouldn't read very much at all into the CNN poll, the first, it's too far out. But if you had told me a month ago that Kamala Harris would be polling at significantly higher than Elizabeth Warren, I'd say she needs to do something. And I think that signifies the time.
Okay, so here's a portion of Elizabeth Warren's video. Let's watch.
Do you remember her heritage ever coming up during the hiring process?
No. Her heritage had no bearing on her hiring, period.
I was chairing the committee that year. If ethnicity had been part of the discussion, I would have known about it.
Her name with respect to racial minority hires, no, never.
It's nonsense. Her reputation as a teacher was stellar. We decided to hire her because she was the best there was on the market.
Elizabeth was revered as perhaps the best teacher on the faculty.
Okay, that's the point, Nick. Yes. That's the point. So it's not the DNA. I don't think that the DNA test would ever quiet Trump and his supporters because they don't think that 1/32nd matters. It's that they say she exploited it and listed it as a credential to try to get, special treatment.
I think that's exactly right. This, it would be worse if there was no ancestry at all from the Native American side. But I think the real vulnerability in a lot of American families was the idea that she gained in her career from this. And a few months ago, it looked as if that might be possible. I don't know that her video carries so much credibility, but the Boston Globe a couple of months ago did an extraordinarily good and thorough investigation of this and found that at every step, at University of Texas, at University of Pennsylvania, at Harvard Law School, at every step, she was hired as a white woman, and that these issues of Native ancestry played zero role. So I think that largely disposes, well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's too much to say largely disposes of the issue, but I think it certainly helps reduce that vulnerability.
Well, I see disposes with whom, right? Disposes with whom?
Factually, it disposes of it.
Because
people who are independents. I mean, people who have been wondering about whether or not she played that card in order to gain an advantage. I think that this will help, and what you say, the Boston Globe will help, but obviously not with President Trump.
Not with President Trump, and she knows this, Anita, and she knows that it won't quiet President Trump. So she, to an extent, is inviting the one-on-one with President Trump on this issue, and I'm curious why.
And he'll take it on. Yeah. I mean, you could just imagine what he's going to be saying at any of his future rallies and now over the next 21 days. And I think he would invite having that one-on-one with her. But I do agree with Nick and Joe and others. She's going to be measured on other merits in the eyes of the people that really matters, and that's voters.
Okay. Anita, Joe, Nick, thank you all very much.
You're
for
just so
being
happy
with us.
Christoph agrees with you.
Yes, I am.
He's like
And about
glowing.
the baby. I'm a royal watcher too, Allison.
Thank
That's
you,
fine.
Anita. We love. Thank you.
Love
It's
also.
wonderful.
I do. I'm so happy for them as a couple, just not a royal couple.
Right.
Okay. They are a royal family. I'm not going to get into this right now. Thank you all very much.